Hello everyone, welcome to my channel Cindersdream. I am Ariel and I am here to talk about Saturn, everyone's favorite planet. Well, it's my favorite planet, even though it's a very difficult planet. You know, it helps you to grow up, it helps you to mature. It makes you go like down to the deep depth, bottom of whatever issues that you've been struggling with, and it helps you to overcome those issues. It is not an easy planet to deal with. If you don't want to deal with change, you want to be stuck in your ways. You don't want to let go of addictions. You're into people pleasing and just not wanting to deal with change. You're going to have a very difficult time with Saturn. Saturn is here to teach you. It's that strict teacher, that teacher that you may be good, at drawing, you may be good, you may be, an A student and whatnot, but there's always things to learn, okay? No one is perfect. You don't know everything, okay? And Saturn is definitely going to, show you that you don't know everything, all right? So today I want to talk about two transits that are going to be happening. Well, one that is happening currently, which is Saturn in Pisces, and then Saturn in Aries, which will be, coming up in the near future. So Saturn takes about 2.5 years to transit each sign, okay? So that's why, when people get to the age of about 28, they go through their Saturn return, all right? My Saturn return was in Capricorn. Yes, it was very difficult for me, okay? But I had to learn to overcome, certain issues that I was dealing with. I went through a divorce. I had to move a lot, but the beauty of it was that I was able to build my confidence. I was able to learn who I am and learn, areas where I need to compromise and areas where I just cannot compromise in. So even though it felt like I was drowning and I was, felt very chaotic, but once my Saturn return was over, I appreciated what I went through, and it just helped me to grow as an individual. That's why I'm able to be here right now speaking to you all. Another thing that I realized that happened during my Saturn return was that I wasn't able to speak, I wasn't able to express myself. I had to learn, to, find the words of, and say what I really mean. So during my Saturn return, I did develop, a bit of a stutter, and like I said, Saturn is not easy. It's not easy at all. As I was saying before, Saturn transits in each sign every 2.5 years, okay? And right now, Saturn is in Pisces. So those who are born between 1994 and 1996 are going through their Saturn return, okay? So these people are around, we're close to the end of it. So they're about 29, 30-ish. You guys let me know, if you're born between 1994 and 1996, how old are you, okay? So Saturn is in Pisces at the moment, and this is going to be here till May 24th of 2025. Saturn went into Pisces on May 7th of 2023. So you guys have already been in the energy, all right? And then it's going to retrograde back into Pisces again on August 31st, 2025. And then it's going to stay there until February 13, 2026. Then it's going to move into Aries, so Saturn in Aries. And those are the individuals that are born from April 7th, 1996 through June 9, 1998. And also people who are born from October 25th, 1998, and then people who are born from that month and year to February 8th, 1999. Okay, you have Saturn in Aries. So again, with all these transits that happen, it doesn't just affect these people, okay? Saturn is still going to affect wherever it is in your birth chart, okay? So yes, Saturn is in Pisces, so you need to check to see where Saturn is in your chart currently transiting right now. And you can go to Astro, let me look at my computer, astro.com. I'm going to see if I can screen record and show you all how to, get access to your transits. Okay, so you guys can know exactly, like today, what's going on with the transits. Where are the signs and the planets are moving in your chart currently, okay? Because that's very, very important. Just because you go through your Saturn return, does not mean that Saturn is not going to come back and teach you lessons, okay? Just because you do the spiritual work, you're trying, you're doing things, does not mean that things are not going to happen. Just because things happen does not mean that you're doing anything wrong. It does not mean that you're in trouble. It doesn't. That's not what it means. Okay. Overall, Saturn just wants you to grow as a soul, as an individual. Okay. So be patient. These are generational things. These are things that you guys have been dealing with, and your families have been dealing with for generations. Okay. Okay, to break it down even further, those of you who have Saturn and Pisces, this current moment, okay, Saturn and Pisces is transiting different houses, okay? So you have to look to see where is Saturn in Pisces in your birth chart. It could be in the first house, meaning you're dealing with, identity, self-love, how other people's view you and see you, okay? Saturn in the fourth house, you may be dealing with ancestry stuff, the home, things of that sort. Saturn in Pisces in the sixth house, you may be dealing with your health, okay? You may have had a diagnosis or something like that. Even Saturn in Pisces in the fifth house, you could have went through a divorce, or even Saturn in Pisces in the seventh, you could have gone through a divorce or some kind of partnership that could have had to be dissolved or whatever. Saturn in Pisces in the 11th house, you may be dealing with things with, your friends, social media and stuff like that. So all of you who are born between 1994 and 1996 have had or is having to deal with certain things that are going on in each of your individual houses, okay? So again, it is a very strenuous, planet. It requires work, okay? You can't just sit back and just let life happen to you, okay? And then those who are going into Saturn in Aries, okay? In This is going to be February 2026, okay? February 13th to be exact of 2026 is when it's going to start affecting you all. So I want you all to be prepared and actually start studying your birth chart. Start studying yourself. Start looking to see, why is it that you've gone through things, and why are things the way that they are. If you have Saturn and Aries, you've definitely had a difficult childhood. Things probably had happened to you early on in your childhood, and you're working and you're healing through those things, and Saturn is definitely going to give you those 2.5 years for you to work on those things. All right, again, Saturn, you know returns happen every about 28 years, okay? So your first Saturn return is when you're about 28, and then you're going to go through another Saturn return, okay? So these are just lessons, things that you just have to learn, you have to grow, all right? So I want you all to be prepared. That's all that I have for these transits. Again, you guys, don't forget to share and like these videos. You guys are viewing, but you're not liking. That helps me to, see what kind of videos you like and whatnot. Also, if you would like to donate to the channel, you can donate to Cindersdream on Cashapp, just to help to support the channel, you guys. I saw that you guys, you really love the love readings and whatnot. And I know I said, I really don't do love readings that often, because I feel like especially when you're going through your Saturn return, it's more of like an individual thing, like a me thing, like you, it's in order for you to have a good relationship, okay, a good partnership, you have to work on yourself, okay? You cannot compromise, giving to others and you're not working on yourself. Yes, the love readings are fun. Yes, it's good to tap in to see how your partner or how someone's feeling about you and whatnot. But I really encourage you all. I'm all about self-love, self-healing, and whatnot. And that way you can enjoy, the romantic partnerships and whatnot. And this is also going to help you too. Like, not all relationships are meant to last long term. Sometimes it's just meant for you to meet someone for, just like a now thing, for you all to, help each other grow and evolve. And also to not be so hung up on relationships. Sometimes you have to just let go and then allow that relationship to come back. Okay. There's been many people who I've had to let go in my life, and, later on they've been able to come back, or I've been able to come back and, cultivate and form a new relationship that's more mature, that has more stability. You get what I'm saying? So yes, the love readings, they're fun and whatnot, but I encourage you all to work on yourself, work on your addictions, work on your distractions, work on, your lack of self-love, you guys, okay? Self-love is like the best thing. And then everything else will come, that romantic partner, the person that is, on your frequency, you'll be able to attract that partner easily, okay? You're not going to be settling and hoping and wishing and praying, okay? So, you guys, that's all that I have for these Saturn transits. You guys comment, engage, what kind of videos do you want me to do next? Okay. Do you want me to go, dive in deeper with this Saturn, go through each house? I have older videos that I've talked about Saturn and Pisces. I have other videos that I talked about Saturn. You guys go look, check them out, like them, share them, and engage in the channel, you guys. Much love to you all. Peace. Okay, you all, I'm on astro.com. You can use whatever site you want, but I'm on astro.com. You want to scroll and add in your birth chart information. Then you want to go to house systems, all right? We're going to choose the whole sign. That's the one that I like. You guys can do your research on all the other ones, but I feel like this is the most accurate, okay? You're going to click on that, and then the birth chart should be pulled up, okay? Then on the top right, you're going to see a blue box that says with transits. You're going to click that, and that's when all the other transits will pop up currently, okay? Then you're going to look for Saturn, all right? Saturn is the little sign with the line and the curve. I'm going to zoom in a little bit so you all can see. Right now, Saturn is transiting in America's 6th house in Pisces, okay? So that's where the transit is right now currently. So you guys see the little green Saturn sign. So you guys pull up your birth chart and learn about yourself. Much love to you all. Peace.
I was waiting till the sky was falling, held my breath till every single star had a light.